1,000 souls are gonna be forfeit, but that's okay because
This piece is a vivid testament to the Tang Dynasty's cultural exchanges with the rest of the world. Sogdian merchants on the Silk Road brought gemstones and spices east and returned west with silk and porcelain. Driving, the Shanghai Museum's exhibits are ingeniously designed. A time-traveling camel caravan breaks through a wall, a metaphor for breaking down cultural barriers that echoes Shanghai's standing as a contemporary global metropolis. This artifact illustrates the Tang Dynasty's cultural inclusiveness in its heyday. This polychrome glazed figurine showcases the sophisticated application of low-temperature glaze made of lead on potteries. Artisans molded the merchant, the camel's body, and its legs with clay separately and pieced them together. The piece was pre-fired at 1,000 to 1,100 degrees. A glaze mixed with minerals such as copper oxide, iron, cobalt, and manganese was then applied for color. Using lead as a flux, the figurine was fired for a second time at around 850 degrees. The glaze is primarily yellow-green and brown. The yellow-green glaze highlights the Sogdian's exotic style, while the brown glaze covering the camel simulates its fur. The movement of glazes creates a natural and dappled surface. The segmented firing technique ensures stability and success for such a large clay figurine. This artifact measures 82 centimeters tall and 56 centimeters long. The camel with staggered legs holds its head high, as if crying out. On its back, a Sogdian with deep eyes and a tall nose wears a pointed hat and a lapelled Sogdian robe, playing a Chiang flute. It is a lively depiction of a Sogdian merchant on the Silk Road. Known as ships of the desert, camels transported goods between the east and west, standing as emblems of free trade and cultural exchange during the Tang Dynasty. This piece is displayed at the Ceramics Gallery in the Shanghai Museum for its unique cultural significance. The scroll begins with a Chu, the background, why does Zhang? Both were idealists, as Chu Joga is a it is now painted with ink, followed by depiction. After each, the verses and illustrate Zhang War, also known by his designated name Shu Hou, and historical records, his Baimiao figure drawing. Zhang is noted for firm yet graceful iron wire lines. This scroll is a classic example of his reinvention. The illustration, musician, but to allude to the god, this is a visual interpretation. Whether the god is pleased, divinity lies not in appearance. The mountain spirit rides naked upon a red leopard through a deep, secluded pine forest. She wears a mantle of Chu Yuan's mountain spirit is, suppose there is someone on the mountainside. Suppose there is someone captures her nature as something between human and spirit. Clad in vines and creepers, she is tender, beautiful. The second half of the verse, however, turns mournful. I grieve for my lord. The thunder, the wind whistle. Zhang Wo's painting depicts both the spirit's beauty on their first encounter and her late as she rides on the red leopard. This may refer to the
person is saying? Kind of free, messed up individual. She's still gonna come down outfit, right? Sorry. But like, I thought it was just coming out in here. Why did I go around? Wait, get back here. Oh, what's did I maybe I can go tell the figure it out already.
This heavy bronze vest, it is now the first, the character, they exist. The feet are, the neck, broad, cast with piece, the style, in the shank, the dock, by the museum, the grand, while through this net, the Shanghai Museum, bringing them. This gold seal measures 2.25 centimeters long. The finial is shaped like a kneeling camel gazing down calmly, symbolizing the D people's nomadic life. The base is chiseled with 5 characters in seal script, reading, "Allegiance of Jin, righteous king of D," featuring bold strokes in a composition that balances openness and density. It reflects the Western Jin's investiture and recognition of the D leader who swore loyalty to the dynasty. As a token of authority, the gold seal embodies the political relations between the Central Plains and ethnic groups living on the frontier. The seal epitomizes the Western Jin's ethnic policies and cultural exchange. For its significant historical value, the Shanghai Museum displays it in the Chinese Seal Gallery. The Jin Gui Yidi at the time in its This Femi rose vase with a bat and peach pattern measures 39.5 centimeters in height, 10 centimeters in mouth diameter, and 12.3 centimeters in foot diameter. This elegant vase has a flared mouth, slender neck, sloping shoulders, and a swelling body that tapers to a slightly splayed foot resembling an olive. The pristine white exterior features 2 long, continuous familial rose peach branches, bearing 8 plump peaches. The tips of the branches are dotted with peach blossoms and unopened buds. The leaves are painted in light or dark green to differentiate between their front and back sides. 2 bats are depicted flying among the branches. In Chinese, the word for bat sounds like fortune, while peaches represent long life, making this popular Qing dynasty design with bats and peaches a symbol of fortune and longevity. Familial rose craftsmanship was developed from the Wu Tsai 5 colors technique during the late years of the Kangxi Emperor's reign. Familial rose was also called Young Tsai, meaning foreign colors, as its colored enamels were mostly imported from the West. After its introduction, familial rose replaced Wu Tsai as the dominant overglaze technique during the Qing dynasty. Familial rose porcelain from the Yongzheng and Qianlong Emperor's reigns is considered the finest. Pieces from the Qianlong period are renowned for their diverse shapes, vibrant colors, and unique ornamentation, while those from the Yongzheng period are distinguished by their lustrous glazes, elegant forms, soft colors, and refined motifs. This familial rose porcelain from Jingdezhen was crafted during the Qing dynasty. The base bears 6 Chinese characters in 2 lines within a double circle, written in blue regular script. They read, "Made during the Yongzheng period of the Great Qing." It showcases the Qing dynasty's cutting-edge famille rose craftsmanship. To make famille rose ware, decorative patterns are first outlined on high-fired white porcelain. Arsenic-based white enamel is then applied as a base within the outlines, followed by colored enamels. Using techniques such as filling, washing, scraping, and stippling, the colored enamels are spread to achieve different shades. Due to its opacifying properties, the arsenic produces a powdery appearance when combined with the enamels, allowing for variations in shade and tone that give the piece a soft, gentle feel.
Too many acts, too.
The humanoid deity measures 10.3 centimeters in height. Once created during the Neolithic period, it is a classic ritual instrument symbolizing deity in the Shurjaka culture. It is the figure is it features spindles. The hands are ceremonially crossed over the chest, the posture erect, with the legs gently flexed. It is as if the figure stands in a sacred ritual connecting the heavens and the mortal world. A narrow vertical perforation extends from the top of the head to the legs. It is made of blue-yellow jade with a soft, lustrous texture. Instead of elaborate ornamentation, the sculpture uses refined lines to create a sense of it is an exemplar of such full-length jade figures are exceedingly rare among both excavated and The figure represents the Middle Yangtze River Basin's sophisticated jade culture. Scholars generally interpret it as a ritual implement or sacred symbol used by tribal shamans. It reflects the ancient people's respect for nature and divine authority. Its visual features highlight this jade offers where jade. This imposing created it is currently as a wine vet. This gung features the ring foot design are characteristic Fuyi gung on the magnificent. The front of the lid, the creature bears giraffe's horns, or ossico. A small snake coils behind along the central ridge of the back of the lid is cast with a horned This design corresponds The main body of the vessel is decorated with a grand phoenix motif. The plump phoenix looks soft. Other phoenix, these motifs, the apse crafted with the vessel.
I am hurt again.